This thing rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling. Am I looking good? Am I looking good? Hold on, my laptop. Hold on. I'm looking good. But anyways, it's my first video on this channel. I ain't gonna lie. It's my first ever video that's gonna be on this channel. And honestly, like I'm very excited, to know what the journey is gonna be about. You feel me? Like, I don't know who's gonna watch this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be making spiritual videos. Like shit like Soul Illuminati. I look up to him heavy. There's a lot of TikTok creators. Like what's his name? JPG. People like him, bro. Amazing content creators, bro. And I honestly look up to them. But I'm still my own person though, so I gotta vibe. I gotta do what I gotta do. You feel me? So I mean, like, it's honestly like I'm honestly glad that like I can actually finally start my own YouTube channel and shit, because I might got some shit that I want to share, just like these other content creators, bro, because they got very important messages that they be sharing and shit. And honestly, like, I'm here for the same reason. You feel me? And honestly, I just want to do it for the love of the game. Like, YouTube has always been something that I've always wanted to do. I'm just low-key speaking my mind right now. It's like 12 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie. And honestly, like, I got a little angel sign. I got like the number 12, 12, 12. Not 12, 12, 12. 12. Yeah, 12, 12. I got 12, 12. Now I looked it up and shit. And for those who know what that means, because I have been processing a lot of synchronicities and shit, and I was honestly thinking about, before I encountered the number, I was low-key thinking about content, bro. I was thinking about posting and shit, and I came across this. So like, in a way, it kind of vibrated with me in a way. It resonated me with it in a way. And honestly, like, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel and shit, bro. Ever since I was a kid, bro, like, something about me was just like always wanting to be into YouTube channels and shit, bro. And I always remember as a kid, bro, like, I used to have this friend, bro. It was crazy because I had this friend, and we'd be like playing the game and shit, and we'd be acting like we're in a fucking YouTube channel. Like, we're fucking live streaming on some shit, bro. Like, bro, we was living our imaginations and shit, bro. And it's crazy because as a kid, bro, you live in just pure imagination, bro. And that's the beautiful part about being a kid, And you can express yourself within imaginations, and everyone's different when it comes to imaginations. Everyone thinks differently, but I think all kids in a way think with their imaginations. So I mean, honestly, it's amazing. But like I said, as a kid, like, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber and shit. I've always thought about putting up the camera, talking, making videos, people seeing this, and who knows who this might reach out to, But I'm building the platform. This is the foundation. I'm building the platform. So, I might, bro, if I stay consistent, if I stay consistent, and I can believe anything happen, but if I stay consistent, and honestly, I do what I gotta do, I post every single day. I'm posting on TikTok. I'm posting on YouTube Shorts. Now I'm gonna be posting actual YouTube videos, so that now if I start building a real audience, bro, y'all can get to know me. You feel me? Y'all can really get to know me, bro. And honestly, like, with this content shit, I can go heavy off this, bro. Cause like, bro, I got some shit I want to do in the future, bro. And it's gonna have to cause, oh shit, I'm spinning, but it's gonna have to cause a massive public eye. I ain't gonna lie. I deadass gotta get the world's attention for what I want to do. But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. So we don't want to get into that now. We don't want to get into that now. But yeah, we here. You feel me? Like, we here. Zay, what's the name? Zay LP7. Zay Life Path 7. I'm a Life Path 7. I'm a natural seeker, bro. I love doing research and shit. Not a lot of people be into numerology and shit like that, but I am a Life Path 7. So for those who resonate with that and shit, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, and everyone's life path is different. But bro, as a life path 7 though, I ain't gonna lie. As a life path 7, bro, life is bro, it's deep. I ain't gonna lie. Like this shit deep as hell. Like I ain't gonna lie, that research shit, that secret shit, it's real. It's real. Like, and I be heavy into spirituality. I be into that occult, esoteric traditions. I still, cause like I'm not gonna lie, when I tapped into my essence and I had my first ever spiritual awakening. I was a Christian at first. I was into Christianity. And honestly, like I still believe in the concept of God, but it definitely changed after I had my spiritual awakening. And this can go for a lot of people though, you know. And a lot of people, when they go through, you know, a form of a spiritual awakening, they, you know, you start to kind of switch your perspective about the God of whatever you believe this God you were following used to be. Now you're building your own perspective about a God. And honest to God, like I talk to a lot of people about this shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, I talk to a lot of people about like going through the process of a spiritual awakening and stuff, and like how did you experience it, and then like what did it look like towards the end, like how did you start to view God. And bro, everyone came to the same conclusion that like God is the entire universe. That's crazy, because and when I was doing this, I kept doing more research and more research and more research and more research, and bro, I just came to the conclusion, I'm like, what if God is just everything, you know? What if God is the entire part of existence? What if existence is an endless loop of creativity? You know, we are here for all different reasons, you know. And then I start getting to people incarnating on the earth. That's a whole nother topic though. That's a whole nother topic, but we ain't gonna go too deep. But yeah, if you know where I'm headed down with this, bro, you definitely know what I'm talking about, you know. Some people could probably resonate with what I'm saying, but who knows, bro? This is the first video, so I'm not expecting this shit to go crazy. You feel me? I'm not expecting this shit to go crazy, but I'm here to be my truest self, you know? And that's the beautiful part, because there might be people who are very interested into seeing me growing and shit like that. You know, this is a growing YouTube channel. This is a growing YouTube channel. You feel me? So like, honestly, like, bro, I'm just y'all growing right with me. You feel me? Like shit. I don't know who's gonna see this, but y'all finna grow right with me, cause I know in the future, I know what I'm capable of doing. But I've never done it before. So like I'm in a position of like, man, I'm starting a new YouTube. I'm starting my not a new one, but I'm starting my first YouTube channel. Like I posted, and I made a TikTok account maybe like a couple of months ago. I ain't gonna lie, like this is like my first time heading into TikTok and shit, and I was posting like every single fucking day. Like I was posting every single day, bro. I just blew up out of fucking nowhere. I got like over 1,000 followers, almost 2,000 followers, bro. 400k likes, bro. I was posting on YouTube consistently, bro. I ever got like 50 subs, bro. You know, and it's not a lot, but I mean, to me it is, you know, because like that's a lot to me, because like it shows what consistency can do for you, you know. And honestly, the main thing that I kind of regret is that, actually I don't regret anything, is that, but I've gained the experience of what it feels like to be consistent, posting every day, coming up with video ideas, posting just consistently, posting 2 times on TikTok, posting 2 times on YouTube Shorts, and then posting once a week on YouTube, you know. Like that's what it is as a content creator. And honestly, like there's a lot of information, and here's the one thing that I want to like say, that there's a lot of information on like when you want to achieve something or do something, that not people can really like break it down to a point of like, do this first, do that second. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, I feel like when someone's explaining something, bro, like you got to get a little bit deeper. You know, what's the step? What's the structure? You know, what do I got to do? You know, what's the first approach? You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit different. But I mean, honestly, bro, we just fucking winging it, bro. We just gonna see what's gonna happen. Oh shit, what the fuck? But we just gonna see what's gonna happen, man. And honestly, bro, like I've been just focusing on myself. I'm still, like I said, I had my first spiritual journey, my spiritual awakening. So now I've been on a spiritual journey for a nice minute. Honestly, I got my mom into it. I low-key woke my mom up, I ain't gonna lie. Like with the shit that my mom was kind of going through, like with me being there for her and then giving the information to her and what I'm saying, telling her, the shit that I knew, like it kind of like woke her up in a way, and some people, there might have been people who've actually experienced this, but at the same time, I'm not saying I woke her up, because like it takes someone internally for that switch to flip. You feel me? So, but I was there though, giving her that, that energy so that she can bring herself, uplift herself now, and now, bro, she's doing great. You feel me? Now she's getting back to her natural state. Now we just finna be gazing in this bitch. You feel me? Like, and like honestly, like, bro, like it's beautiful, But honestly, I just literally cannot wait to see what's at the end of the road. There will never be the end of the road, you know what I'm saying? The road would just keep going, and it'll just get better and better and better and better and better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? The more time I stay consistent, the car ride just get better. You feel me? But like honestly, guy, bro, like I mean, a lot of kids, a lot of people around my age, back to the spiritual awakening and shit. The people around my age, 16, 15, 17, near that group, like we are collectively possibly going through some sorts of type of spiritual awakening. Younger generations, which I'm noticing between 2000 and 2009, that generation, what I'm saying? That's just that time frame. But yeah, bro, like a lot of us are like low-key waking up, and you can't fake that shit. You can't fake waking up. That honestly, like, as much as you can fake being a Christian or anything, bro, I don't think you can be a fake spiritual woke nigga. Cause like people who are generally woke, like you will know when someone's capping. You gonna know. So let someone try to say some bullshit, and you just gonna look at them like, all right, nigga. Like you gonna know. So you can't fake being woke. So, and this shit is not a trend. Like on everything I love, bro. It's not a trend, bro. Like this is a mass awakening. You feel me? But like you can't trend this shit, bro. Like this is a real life thing, bro. Like this is a real thing. I mean, bro, who knows, bro? Cause like who knows what social media is doing? Whose brains is it influencing and shit like that? People might think they're woke, but they truly ain't. You feel me? Until they really experience some shit and then be like, damn, what the fuck do I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I thought you was woke, But nah, it is a good thing that like, a lot of people around my age though, I don't see a lot. I see older people kind of, but I see a younger generation being influenced in a way, that I see the older people, more people who've been here more longer, the people that have been woke for much more longer are telling these younger generations like, hey, open up your eyes, because there's something put right in front of you that you have not seen almost your entire life. You feel me? So I mean, that's the part. This is the part that like I want to get on YouTube and shit and post videos, because I want to speak to a younger generation, because the generation that has been born after me, bro, they gonna be fucking cooked. Wait. Let me not say that. Not all of them. Not all of them are gonna be cooked. But they were born during a time of technology. So they might not be able to reach their truest essence. But who knows? But hey. Hey, you can't blame them though. You can't blame them. So I mean, hey, it's a process. It's a working process. You know what I'm saying? It's a trusting process. But who knows what the future holds for us? Who knows what these agendas are being pushed? Who knows? Who knows? You feel me? I'm focusing on myself. You feel me? But uh like I said, with the content, I'm glad that I'm finally doing this content shit. Like, I've actually like sat down and thought about it for a little while. Like, I really want to do this. I really want to get into it. Um and I want to, build an audience, bro. Build an audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's build this. Like, I'm ready to build this audience, bro, because I'm ready to, like, real life speak to people who are ready to listen to me. Because, like, as more I grow, bro, the more knowledge and shit that I'm going to gain, you know? And the more that I'll be able to share to my audience, to the community. You feel me? But, like, that's a good thing. I'm actually glad I'm doing this, and it's the first video, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, shit. Let's just see what the universe got in hold for us, Let's just see what is in the bag for us. You feel me? So I mean, like, the last thing I can do, I tell a little about myself. You feel me? Like, it's YouTube and shit. Hey, I'm 17 and shit, bro. Like, I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I'm 17, bro. I'm into sports. I've been a sports kid almost my whole life, bro. My whole life. I'm like tall. I'm tall and lanky, though. You feel me? But like, hey, I got some muscles. On God, I got some. Look at them, bro. I got some muscles, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I still get no bitches though. But shit, that's okay though. But I've been in sports my whole life, bro. I've been a sports kid, bro. Raised by Mama Dukes, Mama Dukes always took care of me, And I've always been like that get up and type go person, I'm an Aries. I be doing astrology and shit. I'm an Aries, I'm an Aries sun. And I got a Capricorn moon, bro. So like, bro, I'm like structured, like, and I'm that go, like, let's go, bro. Like, let's make some shit fucking happen, my nigga. Like, let's make shit happen, bruh. Like, I got a bracelet, bro. I got me and my mom one, bro. It's an Aries on it, bro. So, I mean, I really want to get deep into astrology, but, like, them natal charts, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them bitches hard as fuck to read, bro. I ain't gonna lie, so. But, shit. When I get the money, I might just have someone read mine. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna lie. I might just have someone read mine. But, I mean, shit, it is what it is, though. But, yeah, I've been in sports my whole life. Been around Mama Dukes my whole life, Honestly, like I said, I'm just like that type of, like, let's get up and go type person, bro. I like things I like to do. I really love listening to people. I love listening to people. I like helping people. Like, dude, that's just the thing about me. I like helping people, bro. When people got problems, bro, like, come to me. But my love for that is so engraved into my heart that, like, I can kind of self-sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? And for the people who got that natural empathetic heart, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me? And sometimes you gotta learn that someone who got that, that heart, bro, like, sometimes you gotta learn how to, put up a boundary for yourself so that you don't fall so far enough that you get hurt just for yourself by helping someone, And honestly, I've learned that after a very big relationship. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I learned that after being in a relationship after a while. And honestly, like, bro, I self-sacrificed so bad. Like, that shit low-key caused me to, like, awake. You feel me? And honestly, bro, like, I'm here where I'm at today, bro. I'm a whole different person than I was, like, 4 months ago, and it's unbelievable. Like, this is how much a spiritual awakening can truly change you, because, like, you truly get to see who you are. And I was I'm in a very big time of stagnation right now. And people who are in an Aries, there's a couple of zodiac signs and shit. I don't know if it's fire signs. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But the other zodiac signs, or if you just resonate with this in general, being in stagnation is one of the worst fucking things. Like being in a place of where you have nothing to do, you literally all you can do is internally focus on yourself, bro. That shit, bro. That shit fuck with my brain, bro. But, bro, you know what, bro? I got a couple more weeks, bro. Bro, I'm gonna be back on the football team, bro. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Hey, well, shit, we might got a couple people, you know what I'm saying, watching me and shit, commenting on that video. You feel me, nigga? Like, I'm ready for it, bro. You know, I'm getting excited for something that I don't even got in my hands yet. But you know what? I'm not stressing about it. I'm not, doubting myself that I can't do something that I know that I can do, you know? And that's when we manifest shit, you feel me? Like, bro, I had multiple dreams that I woke up with thousands of followers on my phone and shit, my nigga. That's how I know I got the potential to do this shit. That's how I know I got it, bro. But honestly, like, I'm still working on like the content creation, coming up with content ideas, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to tap into that, you know what I'm saying? So I might try to just do random things, you know what I'm saying? Just work with what I got for right now, and then later when things start to click for me, when I start to see, shit play out, I'm like, okay, I could do this, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? But honest to God, like, this is the first video, you know what I'm saying? Post every once a week. Okay? That's what we gonna do. That's what we got planned. I don't know what the next video gonna be about, but this is just an introduction. This is just me like saying hello to YouTube. You feel me? Like this is an introduction, my nigga. Damn near an introduction to myself, but I mean shit, who knows? But hell yeah, bro. So for the people who fuck with me, people who might resonate with me, people who are tuned into the journey, bro, because I definitely know that, like, I'm talking about, like, I'm on here, I definitely know a part about my YouTube channel, like, it's definitely gonna be about a spiritual evolution. You know what I'm saying? This is me, bro. You feel me? This is my first time introducing myself. So it's just gonna be spiritual evolution, spiritual evolution, spiritual evolution. You feel me? So, hey, we gotta stay protected, though. You feel me? Cause we finna be up there. We finna be up there. We finna be up there. Word two, we finna be up there. I'm talking about like global, like actual speed shit. Like y'all ain't ready for that though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I know that like about my YouTube channel, I know for a fact that like it's just gonna be a growth journey, you know what I'm saying? And just, also sharing knowledge that I have, video ideas and shit like that, and people who just naturally in tune in with me, you feel me? Like there's, it's a young kid, you know what I'm saying? Like who coming on YouTube, Soul Illuminati and shit like, kind of like that in a way, but different, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta be different in a way. I gotta be myself. I gotta be my true self. You feel me? I gotta do what I gotta do, but I'm still taking inspiration from people who's been doing this shit, So, shout out to, Soul Illuminati and shit like that, bro. Young Pharaoh, even though I don't know what the fuck happened to that nigga and shit. But hey, there are definitely big inspirations on why I'm doing this in a way. They're definitely a part of like why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, because they're older people, and they're older people talking to younger people, But the thing about me is what's different is that the people who are woke and the people who are going through their own spiritual journey and still growing, they can see a person like me and be like, okay, he going through the same shit. You feel me? Even though that we ain't the same person, but it's like looking at someone in a way that we are kind of in the same age range. You know what I'm saying? We kind of, in the same boat in a way. You feel me? And honestly, like, shit, I don't know. I might just be saying some shit, but hey, I'm just gonna see for myself though. There might be people who just naturally resonate with a young kid growing into more of a spiritual evolution, into a very good spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, bro, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for the knowledge that I can share and more knowledge that I can gain. I really cannot wait, cause like I said, bro, I'm on Life Path 7, my nigga. We gonna get there, bro. We gonna get that knowledge, my nigga. We gonna get it, bro. So, I'm very heavy into, spiritual shit, bro. So once I learn, you know what I'm saying? Once I gotta learn what I gotta learn, bro. Like I'm gonna share everything that I fucking know. Everything. Nah, I'm gonna gatekeep all that shit. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, you know, Life Path 7 in the building, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's my introduction to YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm glad that I got to say my highs. Now I'm about to say my goodbyes.